Puppy chow, as some of you may know, is a delicious but easy snack. And no, I'm not talking about dog food. Puppy chow is a mixture of Chex cereal, peanut butter, vanilla, and powdered sugar. Now, one thing I love about Chex Puppy chow is that it's completely gluten-free. As you see, it's gluten-free. So it's really easy to bring to any kind of party where there's a lot of people and you don't know the allergies. So Puppy chow consists of 3 basic steps. Puppy chow consists of measuring out your ingredients. So I have a mixture of the 3 main ingredients that you're going to need, which is peanut butter, and chocolate. You're going to need a cup of chocolate chips, half a cup of peanut butter, and about 1/4 cup of butter, which is around half a stick of butter. And you're going to put this in a microwavable bowl and melt it for about a minute or more. Usually I have to do it more because the chocolate chips don't melt completely. And then you're going to add in your half teaspoon of vanilla. This stuff isn't super important because it doesn't really taste a lot different when you add it, but it does help add a really nice taste. And this isn't fresh, so it's not very movable. But it's going to look something like this, except you're going to be able to stir it. So just to what consistency you want. And then you're going to take about 9 cups of Chex. And that is a lot if it's just you eating it. But it's really good to bring to parties because there's plenty. And you can also double the portions, so just make sure you double the chocolate and the peanut butter. So the second step is to mix your ingredients. So you're going to mix your chocolate and you're going to mix your Chex cereal. And this is kind of hard because you have to make sure you get the Chex completely covered, or you're going to have a lot of just plain Chex, which isn't the best. And you can't put too much at once or you're only going to get a few pieces. And you're just going to keep adding. You don't want to add it all at the same time. And you just keep doing this. I usually bring this to parties that require food. It's just really easy. It takes about 15 minutes to make. If you microwave this, but since it's not. And after you have added everything, which I can't because it's too hard right now, because you're going to add the powdered sugar. And you're going to need about 2 cups of powdered sugar. It calls for 1.5 cups, but I feel like that's not enough because I like powdered sugar. But it's necessary to put it not all at the same time, or you get it everywhere. And you need to make sure that you get it completely covered. I do notice that if you do put in too much powdered sugar, you end up with a big pool of powdered sugar at the bottom of your bowl. So just make sure not to put in too much. So just going to add a little bit in at a time. And it's best to bring up the Chex that hasn't been covered in powdered sugar rather than just shaking the bowl, because that causes it to go everywhere. And just repeat this. I think this is one of the most important parts, because if you don't cover it completely, it can look like a mess. So you just gotta slowly do it. Once that's somewhat done, which it doesn't look very appealing now, but as you see in your little cups of puppy chow, it'll look completely covered, and that's why it's called puppy chow, because it's brown and it's kind of got this whitish kind of covering on it, and it just, the Chex company also calls it Muddy Buddies, so it's just a very messy kind of looking snack. So now that you know how to make puppy chow, you're able to use this for any event that you need to, and the peanut butter and chocolate mixture is such an irresistible combination that most people will love. That is, if you do like chocolate. And once you have that done, you are able to serve it. And like again, it's gluten-free, so you can serve it to anyone you need to. So now that you have this, you have the perfect snack that is able to allow everyone to be satisfied.